Why do I believe it's possible for anybody during these times, even though it seems brutal right now, and it seems like we're all going into a deep recession? Why do I believe that this is the greatest time to build generational wealth for your family? I'm going to share with you my journey from 2020, losing everything, being broke on my parents' couch, to my exact ecosystem right now. Authenticity is the new currency. 2017, I left a high-paid VP banking job to start companies. I had not a lot of experience, and I went through some rough patches. I lost my money 2 times in the process, okay? The third time, when we finally got things going, the pandemic shut us down. So 2020 is when my journey started. I lost everything. I got introduced to crypto late 2019, going into 2020. I started becoming a crypto investor. I, with my banking experience, saw the actual innovative technologies and the infrastructure change, that it was going to be something massive that was going to change our financial system as we know it. And if you follow my content, what I'm an expert in is, I believe, microeconomics, studying history to predict the future. A lot of the things I give touts to is Ray Dalio, the changing world order. I go deep into history to see historical patterns. So I started to study at a very deep level the patterns, and I saw that there's just a huge wave of energy. So I followed that wave of energy in cryptocurrency. During this time in 2020, I was self-employed. If you watch my video on the cash flow quadrant, that meant I was trading time for money. So I left a job, trading time for money, and then wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I ended up self-employed, where I was inside the business. So if I didn't give up more time, I couldn't make more money. But during that time, I was taking some of my income and I was investing in cryptocurrency. Then I started to read every single book I could around wealth. One of them was Cash Flow Quadrant. And I realized that I'm on the wrong side of the cash flow quadrant. And I realized, going through the bull run and starting to see it go up from 2020 to 2021, that I'd never seen price appreciation like that. And I said, wait a minute, what if I could do 2 things? What if I could go from being self-employed to a business owner, okay? What if I could go from a crypto investor to an actual true investor? Now, what I mean by that is I went from self-employed to business owner in between 2020 and 2021. I built systems, processes, structure, and I brought on team members to get me out of trading time for money, and allowed me to free up time so we could make money 24 hours a day while we slept. But what I did was I took that income and I kept pumping it into crypto, and I created what's called an exit plan, okay? So now in 2021 to 2022, I'm now a business owner, no longer trading time for money. I'm making a lot more income. I'm taking that income, I'm not buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis and nice houses. I created an exit plan, and as I profited big time, I diversified. So then I became a true investor. So in 2020, I had crypto and I had to trade time for money. When it boomed, I became a business owner. I put more money into crypto and I diversified and became a true investor. So now we fast forward to 2022 to 2024, and what I did was I spent all my energy scaling the companies, number 1, and number 2 is my increase in income. I bought the dip. So as everybody else was buying cars and houses, I bought the dip. So every ounce of my income, I put into cryptocurrency, okay? I put into the speculative asset, that's what I did. Then 2024 is here now. So what am I gonna be doing? I'm gonna be pulling the crypto profits from the accumulation from 2022 to 2024. I'll be max funding my insurance policies that I built through diversification in between 2020 and 2022. I'll max fund these policies. I'm going to work to go deeper and scale my companies in information technology and attention and education. And now, because my income changed from losing everything to being in the 1% of earners, I have tax issues now. Not tax issues per se. I don't have money problems anymore. I got to figure out how to mitigate taxes. So based on wise counsel, I need to get into real estate. So this is the next game that I need to learn. Okay? So now what am I going to do from 2026 when it comes collapsing down crypto? I'm going to repeat the process. Okay, so let's walk back through that. 2020, I was trading time for money. I was self-employed. I also had a crypto portfolio, vertical strategy. When they took my ability away to take care of my family by shutting our facility down during the pandemic, I said this will never happen to me again. So I became a true investor. I read the book Intelligent Investor. And as you can see, as I invested in the markets and I saw this huge price appreciation, I pulled and diversified. I got obsessed with insurance. I love insurance. I index about 30% of my money. You insure your house, you insure your car, you insure everything, but you don't insure your money. This is something I started to do. Okay, so now 2026, I cannot wait for the bear market. 2024 to 2025, I'll be pulling profits and I'll be taking care of this right here. And then in 2026, when it collapses, I'm just going to repeat the process. So with the scaled companies, now having real estate in the future in 2026, more real estate for depreciation, appreciation, and tax benefits, I'm going to want to drive my income as high as possible by accumulating from 2026 to 2029 and then repeat the process. So I went from broke on my parents' couch, right, having a nice crypto portfolio, to the top 1% of earners, became a millionaire with my companies, and also very soon with the bull run, our lives are going to radically transform, even if it 10x's. So I did this all in a short 4 years. I did this by studying. I did this by applying. And I did this by being truly authentic and understanding that this is the greatest time in human history to not only build generational wealth for your family, to rewire the foundation so you can end up in a different situation. I hope by me telling your story, it shows you what's possible for you.